So before I get into this video, I just want to say a few things. You Kendrick Lamar stans are so slow. I just got to make that very clear. You niggas are dumb as fuck. All right? You, like, do y'all understand? Like, just for a second, take your emotions out of the equation and think logically about stuff. I understand that you guys love Kendrick. Like, you just want to gobble his nuts. I get it. No, actually, I don't get it. I could never get that. That's weird. But that's what you guys love doing. So, Kendrick Lamar, do you understand? He's not changing culture. He's not shifting the climate of culture. He's not doing anything to make people say, yo, we actually have to change. We're finally No. You know what Kendrick is doing? He's rapping for his specific cult following, all right? He's already built a strong following, and they love to hear that specific message. But if Kendrick is talking about watching the party die, killing the industry, obviously that means that's what he wants, right? Unless all this time he just wanted Drake's spot, all right? Because think about it. If you really think that ratchet music, spin the block music is going anywhere, you're really delusional. Like, you don't think with your mind. You think with some, like, I don't know, you think with your emotions, which is like, you guys have to start thinking logically about shit. Kendrick was never shifting the climate. Drake might have been mooching off other artists. Drake might have been riding waves, but you know why? Because that is the culture. So as much as Kendrick wants to say the culture is what I'm feeling, wrong. It's your fans that are feeling that way. The culture's not standing behind that, because if the culture was standing behind that, there would be no ratchet music anymore. That would have to be obsolete, because that's not what Kendrick represents, and he's what the culture's feeling, right? There would be no more spinning the block music, because Kendrick is what the culture's feeling, right? There would be no more drilling and shooting and killing each other. All of that would be shifted. The lyricist would be at the forefront, because it's like, yo, Kendrick is the one changing. This is what our culture needs to be right now. And for all you who think I'm hating, I got something for you. Yeah. Kendrick is not shifting any climate. Him and Cole, they rap for a specific niche following. They have their little niche market, but they're not shifting the climate, all right? I'm a lyricist, and I want these niggas to actually shift the climate. Why would I want that ratchet music? I want these niggas to shift the climate, but I'm actually not delusional. I understand culture because I follow hip-hop culture. I'm not following one specific artist and his message and saying to myself, yeah, Kendrick, man, whoo. No, what I'm saying is Kendrick is an amazing artist. He's dope as fuck, but the message is not penetrating through culture. It's not penetrating. All it is music for people to say, yeah, man, I'm smart. I'm listening to Kendrick. He's speaking truth. He's speaking facts. But you know what? Those facts aren't penetrating anything. All it is speaking to the people who are fans of him. That's not doing anything for the culture. That's not shifting the culture. That's not what the culture is feeling. That has nothing to do with the actual culture. He's just in the fucking culture. Do you understand the difference, my nigga? You have motherfuckers who the culture is really feeling to the point where they're shifting it. This is why Tupac was not just one of those rappers who was giving a potent message and that's where it stopped. He had his little specific niche market. No, Pac was accepted throughout the whole culture. The ratchet chicks loved Pac. The niggas loved Pac, and Pac was actually shifting the culture, all right? This is why Pac was able to give a How Do You Want It? I know people think, but Kendrick dropped these GNX album, which is a fire album. The album is fire, but you know who can respect that? People who just love Kendrick's music. The whole world, I promise you, the whole world is not going to be bumping that over here. I live in New York and I'm in Queens. I guarantee I'm not gonna be hearing that shit flooded throughout Queens or New York or wherever. It's just not. You know who used to get flooded though? Drake. Everywhere I go, I'm hearing Drake, 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 because he actually was with the culture's feeling. Now, let me make a few things clear. I'm not a Drake stan, so all you Kendrick Lamar groupie niggas, you can't hit me with that. A grown man, look at a grown man sucking off Drake. I don't even like Drake, my nigga. I actually diss Drake. I have a whole diss track to Drake. How do I like Drake, you idiot? Slap you in your face. Another thing is, like, I'm not a groupie for any of these rappers like y'all are. Y'all are so emotional that you aren't even able to have civil conversations when you type or when you comment. The first thing y'all do is, as this is how I could tell when somebody's a Kendrick Lamar groupie, because they start off, oh, Drake stan. You don't even know if I like Drake or not. So how do you come up? Oh, because I don't agree with how you feel. That's how why I'm a Drake stan, because I don't think like y'all. No, I'm just smart enough to know Kendrick is not shifting the climate. Kendrick is just an amazing artist. That's where it stops. That's where it stops. So the actual message, it really doesn't mean anything. And I'm a lyricist. I want that message to mean something because I have that same message. If anything, I would pray that message gets through. But also, I think realistic. I gotta think realistic about shit. Do I see that actually changing in the culture? No. Do I see it eventually changing? No. I'm gonna be honest. It's been like this for a long time now. And if you're only depending and rallying behind Kendrick, I'm sorry, it's definitely not going to shift the climate, because you're dependent on one artist. It's not like Kendrick is like, all right, I just set the precedent, got Drake up out of here. It's time to put this dude in position, this dude in position, this dude in position, and they're all lyricists who have something to say. You think him staying in West Coast and Cali and making a couple bops that have that West Coast vibe is like, how is that helping any lyrical niggas? How is that helping the niggas who actually have something to say in their music? How, nigga? Break it down. You can't. You can't, because you're too slow. Your brain moves like you have a peanut as a brain. He's not doing anything for the culture. He's not shifting it. He's not changing it. At this point, he could disappear, and guess what? Where's the culture at now?